Hello friends, and welcome to episode 3 of Mitns the Battle Mage and his adventures in Skyrim. At the end of the last episode we just left the town of Riften in order to get the horse Frost from the Blackbriar Lodge. We're going to have to steal the horse from the shed just outside the Blackbriar estate, but we are actually going to have to sneak into the Blackbriar estate in order to get hold of the papers which will make the horse legitimately ours. To deal with some pests on the route. Shouldn't be a problem for Mitns. Okay, we've run out of magicka, so punchy time! Boom! Bad doggy. Right, give me your skin. There was a third one. Yes. Oh, I already got him. There we go. Thank you very much, boys. Right. Where was I? Oh yeah, so there's the Blackbriar estate over there. We can see the guard tower, and to the right of it we can see the left side of the Blackbriar Lodge itself. So let's get a sprint on. We're going to have to sneak past the guards in order to get this horse. I don't really want to take them on because A, it'll take longer, and B, they might actually kill me because they're pretty high level guards. Interesting. So, what's going on there? More bandits. Fine. Can I get up here? That would be quite cool if I could drop down and I don't need to go near the guards. Excellent. Right, let's get our crouch on. So the guards, you can see one of the guards just over there. Looks like he's shooting at something. Interesting. So if we keep moving quietly, then they shouldn't see us. Excellent. Oh, detected by someone. There's a guard just over there. And we move very sneakily. Excellent. Excellent. I want to get in through those doors. Two guards just around the corner there. I don't want to alert them. So if I go in through these doors, I need to find the papers that have Frost's name on. Expert. Okay, so when I'm trying to pick a lock, the lock is only going to be in one of about 9 positions. It's either going to be straight up, straight to the right, straight to the left. It's either going to be between those 2 positions, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions it could be. And I'm just trying it in each of these positions to see if it budges. If not, then I will try in between each of those places. Nothing there, so I'm now in between these, in between those, still nothing. I must have missed where it moves. Oh, there we go. So it is somewhere around this area. So if I get into one of those positions, I'll just move it carefully until I see it vibrate. So I'll try and put it to the left. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we're in. Okay, we're in. Now the papers are just through this door on the right. Oh, I need to unlock these as well. I'm pretty sure that time does freeze in the real world while you're doing this, so as long as you're not detected when you start picking the lock, no one's going to find you while you're in the middle of doing it, so you should be okay. There we go. Lovely. I am wearing heavy armour, of course, so I need to be slightly careful when I move around that I don't get found. Right, so here's the strong box. That's got the gold in that Sibu said I would have. And here we go, Frost's identity papers. Horse called Frost. Sex? Stallion, the best kind of sex. Colour? Mealy chestnut. Brilliant. Okay. I'll be having those, and I'll be leaving. Ta-ta!
Might pay off my bow.
So this bit is going to be slightly risky. Best way to do it is I'm basically just going to charge. You can hear they've already found me. So I'm just going to get up, charge, get on the horse and ride it off to Louis where he's waiting. Save my sprint until I need it, which is now. Ow. Come on, let's go, Frost. Let's go. Lovely. Keep moving around to dodge those arrows.
I fought worse than you.
I'm sure you have. But I'm going to go with your horse, so it doesn't really matter. Fortunately, this is a mountain horse, which means you can just basically go wild, running down cliffs and things. Lovely. Now Louis should be waiting for us just over here. We need to make this transaction pretty quick because there are wolves in the area, and sometimes the wolves will come over and they will annoy people, and they might even kill Louis, which means we're not going to get a completion of this quest. So come on, Louis.
You've done it. Got to admit, I wasn't sure you could pull it off, but you've definitely earned your pay.
Good.
You're playing a dangerous game, my friend.
I am a dangerous
Fine,
game.
you win. Take the horse and leave.
Lovely. So I've got 500 gold off him, and I've got a horse. Fun times. Right, for the rest of this episode, now that we've got ourselves a horse, I think I'm going to go back to the Riften stables, and I will move ourselves back over towards Whiterun. And from there we will go to warn the Jarl about the dragon attack that we saw. So off we go to the west. And we'll overtake Louis, who may or may not survive his journey back to Riften. I wish you well, Louis. I won't stick around to help. Here are the guard towers that we looted earlier. Good day. Kind of tempted to buy some moon sugar from these Khajiit. Hello, brother. Okay, so let's get our Amulet of Zenithar on.
This Khajiit.
Check we've still got our active effect, our fortified persuasion. We don't want that fortified bartering, but we want to.
Guards the others.
So many refuse. Take a look.
I will. What have you got in terms of ingredients? Moon sugar, that is what I want. Yoink. And I'll take the salt. Why not? Goodbye.
May the road lead you to warm sands.
So, although I could ride Frost all the way back to Whiterun, I'd rather take the. It'll be quicker for us if we take
I can
the
take you
coach.
to... Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Okie dokie.
Never been to Whiterun before? The Jarl's Palace is something to see. Dragon search, they call it.
Okay, here we are. Louis, why are you here? Anyway, let's get this horse on the go. Ooh, Rokajit. The reason I want the moon sugar is because you can make something called an elsewhere fondue, which massively raises your maximum magicka, which will probably be useful for certain big fights, go through dungeons and things. Anyway, we've got another speech check coming up here, so we can level up speech even more.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
And I'll be keeping an eye on you. Oh god, what is going on with the textures? City of Whiterun.
We'll pay whatever it
Town,
takes,
rather.
but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
Excuse me!
Got some good pieces out
Greymane
here if you're looking to
never
buy.
skillful.
More inside.
Really? Do you walk through... Hang on. What happened to...
Don't forget to check inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith.
That option with the
in Whiterun.
forge should have
Yorland
given me a
Greymane's
quest that
not
I can
one.
take to the
Man's steel is
the Jarl, but it's just
Alright.
disappeared. How annoying. Oh well. So I'll run up here and I will speak to the Jarl. I will keep my speech equipment on, and I will speak to the wizard, and the wizard will hopefully sell me lots of spells that are going to help me to complete the mission that he has in mind for me. And that mission is going to take me back to Bleakfold Barrow that we saw earlier. We're going to go fight some Nordic zombies. Very cool.
What would you have me do then?
Now she should come down and speak to me. But if you move around the other side of the table, you can play a little game of peekaboo. Where am I? I'm over here.
What's the
Oh,
meaning
she
of
got
this
me.
interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Yes, he is.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Okay. Hello, Jarl Balgruuf.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Mm-hmm.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That
That
would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative.
Mm-hmm.
You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it.
Good.
Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Ooh.
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okie dokie, let's go. Farengar. Right, before I buy stuff, let's have a look at my points. Level up, so I want to level up Magicka, because my pool is pitiful at the moment. want to look. I've got 3 perk points to spend. So the first thing I want to do is I want to basically give me double the duration of my basic flame spell. I'm going to buy a firebolt from this wizard, but I need to get to level 25 before I can get apprentice destruction to make it viable for sustained use. So I'm going to be relying mainly on my my sort of flames spell to start with. Right, before I do a load of buying with this guy, I'm going to get my point into haggling so that it starts to work for me. And my last point, I think I will put that not into heavy armour, but into restoration, in case I need to heal myself nice and quickly. Lovely. Right. Farengar, you arsehole.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Yes.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in
I know where the Jarl is.
possibly sitting on his
I
Jarl's
found
throne.
someone who can help
Not
you
over
with your
here in a wizard's
dragon
laboratory.
project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Right.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay. Fine. Are you the only wizard here?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Yeah, I will deliver them for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
You know what? You know what, mate? I think I've had a little bit too much of you and your silly, silly attitude. Take this! On my way, Balgruff!
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Why, I mean... yes, I suppose so. Right, what have you got for sale that I can buy?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Good. Right, let's have a look at books, because books contain spells and you can learn them. Candlelight. I will take Candlelight because it's going to help me to level the alteration skills. Flame Atronach, a bit of conjuration. I think that would be quite good. Oh, I will need to sell some stuff before I can afford most of these spells though. So what do I need? I will need Firebolt. And what else will I need while I'm in the barrow? I could practice leveling this one, I guess. I'll take that. Oak Flesh. Yes. Another alteration spell, that will be useful. Okay, great. Is there anything that you want to buy from me?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Yeah, you probably want to buy that. Foot wraps. Incremental robes. Now I want to disenchant those. Oh, which is more expensive? I'll sell the novice robes then. I'll sell that. Yep, sell those. One of the sparks. Okay, fine. So I've now got enough to buy another spell. Woohoo! Conjure Flame Action Arrow. Yes, let's go with that. Lovely. Okie dokie. Let's learn those spells. Let's make a little bit of food before we go. And then we'll get ourselves back over to Riverwood. So what did I just get? Oh yeah, books, spells.
Thorough with you.
Lovely.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
Now, when we're punching people to death, we will need some stamina, and a really good way to make sure you don't run out of stamina and you can do perpetual power attacks is to make some vegetable soup. So, I'm going to take me some carrots, I'm going to take me some tomatoes, some leeks, and potatoes. And with that, I should be able to make myself a lovely batch of vegetable soup. So vegetable soup, it gives you 1 point of stamina and 1 point of health every second for about 720 seconds. So what's that, like 6 minutes? And that's really useful because you only need one. Oh, hang on, I've got a cheese wheel over here. Yoink. I may as well take these and sell them. That means that you can do a power attack every second because you will have regenerated the 1 stamina required. Lovely. Right, I did say that I would carry those frost salts to Arcadia, so off we go. Whee! Sploosh! Ugh! Cats don't like water. Most shops will be closed now, but Arcadia should be open. There is a light on in the window. Ah, it's closed. Alright, well we'll give the frost salts to her later. I'll just steal all these herbs outside her house instead.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons?
Right.
Yes, House Court. We'll leave immediately.
He's going off to Riverwood.
Just us against the dragon.
I think we will fast travel now that. Oh no, we do need to do a bit of selling before we fast. So let's fast travel over to Riverwood, just down here to the south. We'll go to Riverwood. We will try to sell a bunch of the stuff that we've got already to the blacksmith. We will try to sell off what we've got already to the blacksmith and the other chap. No one's awake yet, so I'm going to sleep in the pub until everyone else is awake. I'll sell off the stuff so I can fit in more loot from the barrow, and then we'll go off. And fun will ensue.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Okay,
Hard not
so
to.
Do you
You're that good. Sure
Great.
thing. It's yours for a day.
Lovely.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
Not this room?
Did you hear me?
No.
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Where do I sleep? Aha. Right, everybody should be up by 9 o'clock, so let's just sleep here for 3 hours. Well rested. What a feeling! Lovely. Right, so I'll sell everything I can to the blacksmith first, and then we'll sell the rest to the shopkeeper, and then we'll set
Whatever you need. Buy the finest weapons and armor.
Good to know. What do you want to buy from me? All this stuff. I'm going to try and sell them individually because that will level up my speech skill more. It's basically every time that you make a sale, it'll level up your speech. So if you sell things individually, you're getting more level up chances, basically. I don't need the sword anymore. I don't really need arrows at all. I'll keep the daggers. I'll keep the iron ingots. Don't need that. Silver. I don't think I need that. Oh yeah, I'll wear the steel armour. Don't get rid of that. Imperial armour. So that's armour 27. The new steel armour is 33. So I'll sell the Imperial armour, and I will wear the steel armour instead. Lovely.
All right then.
What a bod. So let's get the steel armour on. Lovely. Do let me know in the comments if you are interested whether you'd rather that I take the smithing route to getting a high armour value, or whether I put more points into heavy armour instead.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
You know it, man. If I take the smithing route,
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing,
then I will need to go into dwarven ruins, and I will need to do a lot of dwarven metal collecting, which could be interesting. But if you don't want to see that, then don't tell me and I won't do it. What can you buy from me? Lots of wine. Amethysts I sell. Give me a basket. I quite like ingredients. I'll keep that just in case. Chickens egg, deer hide, dragon's tongue. Yep, don't need garnets. Don't really need gold necklace. Get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of all those nice and quickly. Yeah. Lovely. So, we will leave you. We will fast travel over to the stones because I'm no longer working on leveling my speech, so I need to switch over to leveling my magicka, my magical powers. We can go and take on that barrow. The mage stone. Lovely. What a view. What a view. Right. This episode has been a little bit boring. There's been a lot of bureaucracy, although we did get Frost the free horse. Wonderful. Next episode is just going to be action-packed. We're going to go and fight our way through bandits up to Bleak Falls Barrow at the top there. We're going to fight our way down through the barrow until we get that dragon stone that the wizard wanted. And we're going to come back with the dragon stone, stop off at that strange hut we can just see behind the rock formation over there, and then move back to Whiterun. So hope you join me for that, and I will see you next time. Au revoir, people. Bye.